The 8 hidden habits that are secretly shrinking your brain. Let's be completely honest for a second. When you hear the phrase low IQ, what instantly pops into your head? You probably picture someone failing a math test, or maybe that one guy from high school who ate glue. But psychology paints a completely different picture. True intelligence isn't about solving complex algebra equations in your head, and it's definitely not about a score on a standardized test that you took 10 years ago. Intelligence is dynamic. It's about how you navigate the world, how you process new information, and how you react when you're dead wrong. Here is the hard truth. There are incredibly smart people out there who are actively lowering their cognitive abilities every single day because of their daily habits. They are literally wiring their brains for stagnation. Today, we are breaking down the 8 psychology-backed habits of low-intelligence thinking. If you recognize any of these in yourself, don't panic. The brain is plastic. You can rewire it, but you have to identify the traps first. Let's get into it. Habit 1. The illusion of absolute certainty. Habit number 1 is something psychologists call the Dunning-Kruger effect, but we're going to call it the illusion of absolute certainty. Have you ever met someone who read exactly one article on a highly complex topic like macroeconomics or virology, and suddenly they speak with the confidence of a tenured professor? That's low intelligence behavior in action. Smart people hesitate. They use phrases like "I think" or "based on what I've read," or the most powerful 3 words in the English language, "I don't know." Highly intelligent people are acutely aware of the boundaries of their own knowledge. They see the vast ocean of things they don't understand. People operating on a lower cognitive level lack this self-awareness. They mistake their tiny puddle of knowledge for the entire ocean. If someone is always 100% certain they are right, they aren't a genius. They're just blind to their own ignorance. Habit 2. Externalizing the blame. Habit number 2 is living with an external locus of control. Put simply, the blame game. When a highly intelligent person fails, they immediately dissect the failure. What did I do wrong? How can I improve? They take ownership. A person stuck in a low IQ mindset does the exact opposite. If they get fired, the boss was toxic. If they can't save money, the economy is rigged. But when you chronically blame external factors for your circumstances, you are subconsciously telling your brain that your actions don't matter. You strip yourself of all your power. By blaming others, you lose the ability to learn from the mistake. Habit number 3 is cognitive rigidity. This is the inability to see the gray areas in life. For someone with low emotional and cognitive intelligence, everything is neatly categorized into extreme, binary boxes. People are either all good or all evil. An idea is either perfectly right or completely wrong. Life is messy. The truth is almost always found in the nuance. Highly intelligent people can hold to opposing thoughts in their minds at the same time, evaluate them without their heads exploding. If you find yourself immediately shutting down ideas because they don't perfectly align with your worldview, you aren't protecting your values. You're just showing your brain's inability to process complex data. Habit 4. Conversational narcissism. Habit number 4 happens in almost every conversation you'll have today. It's conversational narcissism. We all know this person. You're telling a story about a tough day at work, and before you even finish your sentence, they jump in with, "Oh, that's nothing. Let me tell you about my day." They aren't actually listening to you. They are just using the time that your mouth is moving to formulate their next sentence. Psychologically, this shows a lack of empathy and a lack of curiosity. Intelligence is fueled by taking in new information, which requires active listening. When you dominate a conversation, you are only repeating what you already know. You learn absolutely nothing. The smartest person in the room is rarely the loudest. They are usually the one asking the best questions. Habit 5. The comfort zone addiction. Habit number 5 is neophobia, the fear of anything new. The human brain is a muscle. If you go to the gym, and lift the same 5-pound weight every day for 10 years. Your muscles won't grow. The same goes for your mind. People with low cognitive engagement crave routine to a toxic degree. They eat the same foods, talk to the same people, watch the same shows, and consume the same opinions. Intelligent people actively seek out discomfort. They read books that challenge their beliefs. They travel to places where they don't speak the language. And they pick up hobbies they are terrible at. Exposing yourself to novel situations physically creates new neural pathways in your brain. If your daily routine looks like a perfectly looped GIF, your brain is actively shrinking. Habit 6. Chronic cynicism. Habit number 6 is a big one, especially on the internet today. It's confusing cynicism with intelligence. There is a huge misconception that being perpetually negative, skeptical, and sarcastic makes you look smart. It doesn't. Actually requires zero critical thinking. To shoot down an idea or mock someone else's enthusiasm, it is the easiest, laziest intellectual route you can take. Building something takes brain power. Innovating takes brain power. Finding the good in a complex situation takes genuine cognitive effort. Cynicism is just a defense mechanism for people who are too afraid to care about something and risk being wrong. The smartest people are usually pragmatic optimists. They see the flaws in the world, but they use their intellect to figure out how to navigate or fix them, rather than just complaining from the sidelines. Habit 7. A total lack of intellectual humility. Habit number 7 is tying your ego to your current beliefs. Think about a time someone proved you wrong with absolute, undeniable facts. Did you gracefully say, "Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks for correcting me"? Or did you get defensive, angry, and double down on your original point? In psychology, this defensive reaction is triggered by cognitive dissonance. For people with lower emotional intelligence, being wrong feels like a physical attack on their identity. But highly intelligent people detach their ego from their ideas. They treat their beliefs like software always ready for the next update. If you can't change your mind when presented with new evidence, your brain is operating on a severely outdated operating system. Habit 8. Instant gratification bias. And finally, habit number 8. High-time discounting, better known as the addiction to instant gratification. Low-level thinking prioritizes what feels good right now over what is actually good for the future. It's scrolling on your phone for 3 hours instead of sleeping. It's buying something you can't afford because you want the dopamine hit today. High intelligence is deeply connected to delayed gratification. It's the ability to visualize your future self, respect that future self, and make choices today that will benefit them tomorrow. Outro. Here's the beautiful thing about everything we just talked about. IQ isn't a permanent tattoo. Your brain is designed to change, adapt, and grow until the day you die. If you recognized some of these habits in yourself, congratulations. That means you have the self-awareness required to fix them. You're already getting smarter. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these habits you struggle with the most. I read all of them. If you got value out of this video, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and keep upgrading your mind. I'll see you in the next one.